Hello friends, my name is Dr. Bharath. Videos are meant for the benefit of society. Today's topic, anyway markets are heading lower, is it not right to invest then? Nifty fell by 5% in June, has recovered by about 3% so far in July. When the fear of US recession, global stock markets have been very volatile. Most people are expecting a further fall for our markets. Nifty is currently around 16,200 level. Some investors were expecting the worst are even predicting 14,500 level for Nifty. This means another 10% fall. Few days back, we conducted a survey, and the summary I am keeping in front of you. The survey happened in 2 channels and the number of responses 2055. The question was, according to you, in the current stock market correction, what will be the lowest level of Nifty? 20.6% felt 15,500 and highest 41.1% people felt the Nifty will go down to 14,500 level. So more than 55% of the people expect Nifty to fall to 14,800 or below in the next few months. But one interesting fact is, when large number of people think market will come down, that is the time the market will go up. When large number of people feel otherwise, the market will go in the opposite direction. With the gut feeling and expectation that our markets are going to fall further, many investors have been asking us whether they can sell all their shares now, and then when it is much lower, they want to buy shares once again. Process of buying at the lowest and selling at the highest price, or selling at the highest point, buying at the lowest point, is also called as market timing. It seems to be very interesting and also a clever idea to maximize the profits. However, let us see how practical it is. Let us take an example of Nifty, assuming that it is an individual stocks. You want to sell at the current level of 16,200 and are ready to reinvest at a lower level of 14,800 only. Unfortunately, do we know which is the lowest level? There are multiple scenarios possible. We are listing down a few of them. Possible scenarios: number 1, Nifty falls to 14,800, then resumes uptrend, reaches 18,500, 19,000 after a few months. Second scenario, Nifty hardly falls and starts uptrend in a few days. Third scenario, Nifty falls to 14,800 and you buy back your shares thinking that it is the lowest point, but Nifty falls further to 14,000. Fourth scenario, Nifty falls to an expected level of 14,800. You feel that it may fall further, so you don't invest, but it reverses and it very quickly goes to 17,500 to 18,000. Whichever scenario comes true, it is very unlikely that you will buy at the lowest point, sell at the highest point. Many investors think that they can time the market because they have heard their friends say that they sold at the highest, or they watch somebody talk about it on TV or YouTube. There are only two people who can successfully time the market, that is God and the liars. Most of the time, when we try to time the markets, we feel disappointed or regret our decision. When Nifty fell to 12,400 to 7,500 in March 2020, nobody bought at 7,500 level. Nobody knew it was the lowest level until Nifty suddenly jumped from 7,500 to 10,000 in a few days. When investors thought of reinvesting it, it was almost at the previously high level of 11,000 to 12,000. We know many investors who sold all their shares at Nifty 16,500, 17,000 level in August 2021. Then when the market continued to rise, reinvested at 18,000 level. In fact, for a person who has sold Nifty at 16,500 and expects 14,800 level, he will never buy at even 15,200 since his mind has fixed that it will fall lower. And when it starts rising to 17,000 or 17,500, the investor will feel stuck, that he sold unnecessarily and that he lost a major opportunity. He will always feel that it will fall back to their expected price, which usually does not happen, and they permanently lose the opportunity to have bought the shares at a lower price. Our mind plays the trick with us and makes us feel that stock markets will continue to fall just like how it fell a few months back. Similarly, when markets are rallying, it will make us believe that the rally will continue the same way for some more time. Both times we are likely to be wrong. This is our experience from observing thousands of investors through our workshops and also our observations from watching markets for many years. The only way and the easiest way to make good wealth from stock markets in the long term is to invest systematically, and that is SCP every month, and hold stocks as long as they are good or as long as you don't need the money. Lump sum amounts can be invested whenever you have it, but preferably in a phased manner over a few months. This video has been made for long-term investors. For short-term, the approach is completely different. You will need to buy and sell purely based on technical analysis indications. Investing based on emotions is usually not successful in both long-term and short-term. Finally, at the end of the video, for our survey, we have a question. Are you convinced that SCP technique is the best way to create long-term wealth? Yes or no is what you need to type in the chat box. If you are not the member of Stock Market Academy channel, this is the time to subscribe, press the bell icon, send the video to all your friends, and video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.